Year's resolutions for you guys on the court this year? Let's start with you.
No, let's start with Spencer.
Spence, let's start with you.
New Year's resolutions on the court.
Let's go on the court first. Yeah.
Man, for me personally, it was just to come back and be healthy, because I missed, a couple games due to this crazy injury. So definitely to be healthy, and then to just be the best, leader and teammate that I could be for these guys to help them win, because ultimately that's what it's all about.
Yeah, like it seems like Spencer said, like I'm just super grateful I'm healthy and just trying to stay healthy, and like we gotta get it that, some W we need it. Yep. That's the whole goal.
What about off the court?
Do you
Any
have
other
any?
non-basketball resolutions?
Well, there is school coming out next week, we just gotta, we're gonna have some homework coming up, some tests.
Foose actually has the best GPA on the team.
No, American Heritage was, no.
Do you guys kind of know that, like, as a team, like where everyone stacks up, or does Pope make it a competition?
I'm just focused on passing my class. No, I'm kidding. One of my goals is to get my real estate license. I'm really close.
Oh.
I've been working on it really hard, so that's one of my goals this year is to get my real estate license and kind of dive into that world a little bit.
Cool.
Spence isn't a competition either, Foos, because Grandpa Spence has been in college so long he's working on his doctorate right now. So
Holy
wow.
cow.
he's not competing.
40.
Oh, you're good. The Royal Blue Collective shirt you see,
Mhm.
what does that entail for like the student athletes? We haven't heard much from the student athlete perspective. What's that impacting for you?
Yeah, so we met with them last night, and we put together some lunches for, was it
105.
150? 105 lunches, just for some kids around the valley, some underprivileged or less fortunate. And so we put those together, and, it was really great. It's always good for us to do service, kind of brings you back to reality, and you're like, oh man, there's a lot happening in this world, and the small part that we can play, we want to play it. So that's what it was for us yesterday, and so I guess I'm just rocking the shirt today.
Are a lot of the guys on this team signed up with that collective now?
I think so, yeah.
Is everyone?
No.
Wait,
What about us, international? Ours is a little bit different, yeah.
The international guys is a little bit different, but for the dudes that are from the U.S., yeah.
Foos, when Spence first stepped onto the court after I think it was like 5.5 weeks off and whatever, did you recognize him?
Oh, man.
Or were you like, who's this dude? And did it take until he hit that 3-pointer?
Nah, like you already know, because it's Spencer. Whenever it's the game, you just know it, Like the way you play offense and defense, especially defense. And if you saw him play defense, you say, man, I want to play defense like him, You just know where to be, Like, I'm just super grateful, so I can learn how to play defense through him, Super grateful for him,
Yeah. How big of an adjustment has it been for you to now be? We were just talking with Coach, and he noted that you've been basically the number one guy on opposing teams' scouting reports. How big of an adjustment has that been for you in your player development?
No, it's been seriously. It's been with this couple, especially this couple 2 days, 2 games. It's been super rough for me, Like me and Coach was talking about it, I was just super frustrated about my turnovers, Like I just have to accept, Like whenever I catch the there is gonna be a double team, just make a simple play, That's what I'm trying to learn this couple of days, Because it's just getting hard, but I just gotta figure it out, Yeah.
Thoughts on LMU going in Thursday night? What do you see from this matchup?
Oh yeah, it's for sure. That's gonna be a super fun game, because we have couple guys we played against them last year. They were super good, Like our first game against them last year, we went to overtime, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And now that was actually good. It's gonna be super good. It's gonna be a fun game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything smart?
Yeah, they're big, they're physical. They have some dudes that have been there for a couple of years that know their system. they push it really hard in transition. So we definitely have to rebound. We got to take care of the ball, and it's going to be a good game.
Yeah. Special that guy, Le Pepe, you know. Yeah, he was cooking us last year, you know. We just got to step up. And he's a strong physical dude, you know. We just got to be able to stop him.
Spence, take us back, because we haven't talked to you since you did make that glorious return in Stockton for the first time in like 5 years or however long it was.
Felt like
I know, right? But when Coach calls you off the bench and you step onto the court and whatever, what was kind of that moment like for you, making that return? And you hit a 3-pointer in like 3 seconds,
Yeah.
I think, too. So that probably helped you kind of get your legs under you, I imagine.
for sure. I mean, yeah, it was hard to be injured for sure. I've never really had to miss games due to an injury, so that was different. But our strength coach and our athletic trainer did a really good job of helping me to get back, like keep up my conditioning, but also make sure I was mentally ready. The one thing they talk about is, hey, you know, we're going to get you to this point physically, and then but we need you to be ready mentally. So here's what we're going to work on. And we laid out some steps, some plans, some different things that I could work on. And so, you know, when he called my name, he's like, hey, Spence, let's go. I was like, finally, like, yes. And, I mean, I came back in stride, and I really didn't feel like I really didn't miss a beat.
Well, 21 minutes or 25 minutes
Yeah.
since then, like you really did kind of just jump right into it.
Yeah.
Again, I guess.
Totally, it's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
Just
nice.
jump in.
Just Spencer is always ready, you know. His first back game home, he just went and put a show, you know, like nobody couldn't stop him, you know. He was going to easy layups, like making threes, you know. He's just always ready, man. Yeah.
How different of a team are you guys, Foos, with this guy in the lineup?
Man, he just... Nah, when Spencer got hurt, I was just so, like, it was, I don't know, it was like this depression, you know, because we need him big time, you know. I said, Spence, man, I've been always asking Rob. I said, Rob, man, when Spence gonna be back, you know? Because it was just super hard for our team, you know. Like, Spencer was one of our consistent guys who always make sure, you know, and he was out. And defensively, we were actually super bad, you know. Coach always said, like, man, if you guys didn't let defense through Spence, shame on you guys, you know, shame on us, you know. Like, when he was out, it was just... But when I saw him getting back, I was just so happy about it, you know, because he's going to change our game a lot, you know. He always brings value to our games.
One more question. He's good? Okay, good.
Cool.
No more questions.
No more questions.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, guys.
Let's go. Welcome back, man.